Just 6 months ago, I embarked on a journey that I've now come to realize was one of the most impactful and influential moments of my life. It was none other than the perilous Kilimanjaro. Now, for those of you who don't know, Mount Kilimanjaro is the tallest mountain in Africa, standing at over 19,000 feet tall, and climbing it is an intense physical challenge. But more than that, it's a mental and emotional journey, though it can also be described as a roller coaster of intense exhaustion, pain, and suffering. But the memories that I have of the mountain aren't that of pain. Instead, they're of life lessons, revelations, and experiences. More than anything, Kilimanjaro represents the mental solidity that I learned to have. The climb started off with a brisk walk through the rainforest, but it slowly progressed into one of the most cold and grueling experiences. 84 kilometers, over 16,000 feet climbed, with 4 totally different terrains and entirely different weather types, with less than half the oxygen that is found at sea level, culminated into one day, the summit. 10 hours of pulsing discomfort and agony, with temperatures ranging from -10 to -30 degrees. Now, I might have been climbing in a group, but I couldn't think about them. All I could think about was the rocky and unstable path ahead. During those 10 hours, I thought about a lot. I thought about life. I thought about giving up. I thought about sitting down, letting everything go, and giving up. But I powered through, went on, one step at a time. There's something about climbing one of the tallest mountains in the world, one of the 7 peaks, that leaves a mark on you. Countless studies express that mental and physical challenges stimulate certain growth in the brain. This is known as neuroplasticity and neurogenesis. As mentioned in the study by Harvard, intense physical exercise and engaging in habits outside of one's comfort zone fires up the brain and in turn helps with its connections and formation of neurons. The uncomfortable essence of the experiences changes the body and the mind in a way that comfortable times don't. It builds an intense amount of resilience capacity and strengthens a person's ability to overcome obstacles, learn from mistakes, and benefit off of struggles. By learning and understanding, these skills and traits are applicable everywhere. From the academic setting, where stress and pressure are ever present, to one's personal life, where one needs to be able to overcome challenges and get through difficult situations without trouble. I experience these things every day in demanding and taxing situations, or when I feel the pressure to perform academically or physically. Dealing with these situations with a calm and serene mindset allows me to get through them with ease. To this day, I sit back and I close my eyes, picturing, visualizing, walking, again and again, one step at a time. I think about the effects of the climb. Every time that I do, I try to put it into words. But I don't think I could ever highlight the gravity of the experience. I don't think words could describe it. As I look back on these experiences, I realized that the result of my journey was not change, but growth. An exponential growth set off by this one climb that has impacted my life in more ways than I can fathom. The reason for why this is so important, and the reason for why this journey was so impactful, is because of the hard situations that it put me in, where I knew of all the obstacles that would come upon me, but I didn't know how it would affect me. For instance, on one day, instead of cold and chilling walk up, it was a boiling and balmy day, and it was a rocky way up and down, where there being nothing at all around me. This situation was completely unfamiliar. It caught me off guard, and it was extremely different to the rest of the days and everything else I had encountered. This transfers directly over to my personal life, where I'm put into these unfamiliar situations every day, where the environment isn't what I'm used to, but yet I have to persevere and come out on top. This brings me to the culmination of my journey, the confidence that I now walk with, and what I would like to ask everyone to do. Get out of your comfort zone, do something small and progress, physically or mentally. Start small, and you won't see the changes instantly, but constantly challenging yourself by doing new things will help. Trust me.